would like to welcome all of our viewers to another edition of Friday Night Lights. I'm your host, Bart Starr, and with me tonight I have a very interesting guest. His name is Cornelius Webb, and Cornelius has got a fantastic story to tell us about a journeys that he's had earlier in his life, taking him over to Africa, and how he may be patient zero in dealing with the Ebola virus. So Cornelius, nice to meet you. Could you tell us a...
Mr. Starr.
Yes. Thank you for being on the show tonight, and I'm fascinated by this story. Can you tell us, first of all, like you were in Africa, you were there for work, or what time frame are we talking about? Can you take us back to the beginning?
Yes, it was 1976, and I was sent over to the Democratic Republic of Congo as a CIA operative to take out a well-known terrorist named Ali Jones.
Interesting. And while in the Republic of Congo, you're hunting this man down, and then what happened? Like, how did you perhaps come into contact with the Ebola virus? Can you tell our viewers a little bit more about what happened?
My partner and I, we decided that he was in someplace remote, so we went into the north where there were many mountains. And while hiking in these mountains, I came across a cave, and it looked like a place that we could get water, and possibly a place where Ali had found refuge. So I decided to go in, and...
A dark cave, like a secluded cave.
Yes.
Kind of in okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Were you a little scared going into the cave, or this was just part of your job at the time, so
exactly,
you were on guard for this terrorist?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And did you find the terrorist in the cave?
No, I did not. I found something else entirely. And a few yards into the cave, a bunch of bats came flying out, and one of them happened to bite me in the neck right here.
Are you serious?
Yes,
like a vampire bat. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Painful, I imagine.
Yes, very painful.
Oh, all right.
I stumbled out of the cave, and my partner John was there, and he immediately saw the wound on my neck and took me back to the capital city to a hospital because of the wound on my neck. And basically, I passed out from the pain.
Wow.
And then I woke up a few days later in this hospital, and basically there were a bunch of doctors around me telling me that I had a new strain of virus called they were calling the Ebola virus, and I had a low chance of surviving the week. So.
Wow. So that's the initial story, folks. So we have to cut to commercial now for our sponsors, and I would like to thank Cornelius Webb for being here today, sharing your story. Thank you, Cornelius. And when we come back, we're going to have Dr. Sanjay Gupta and a panel of experts and doctors, and they're going to talk about the current Ebola outbreak. But again, fascinating. We may have patient zero, Cornelius Webb. Thank you. We'll be right back.
Ebola is a virus. Some symptoms of Ebola are severe headache, muscle pain, vomiting, and unexplained bleeding. Ebola is caused by bats. Ebola is transmitted through people by bodily fluids. Ebola's mortality rate is 70%, and in the last outbreak in 2014, 8,168 people died. Ebola is found most commonly in Western Africa. The first recognition of this virus was found in the Democratic Republic of Congo in 1976. As of right now, there's no available vaccine for Ebola. There are 5 identified Ebola virus species. The 2014 Ebola epidemic is the largest in history.